we're here for the second public hearing for the Broadband Ready Community. Upton County and City of Thomaston have adopted their broadband ordinances. Now the joint comprehensive plan must be amended by the county and the cities of Thomaston and Yatesville, and that's the reason for this public hearing. Is there anyone here that'd like to comment on the public hearing portion of this? Seeing no one is here for comment, we'll wait a couple minutes and see if anybody shows up, then we'll just call the meeting.
Is your public here?
We're in the vote. You got a comment you want to make?
No, but I'll be on your sign-in list.
Here's the
Just
sign.
so that you can have some people for DCA. That's what I did when we had our first hearing. I said, anybody in here, let's just sign it, please, sign it, sign it. And then we gave it a clerk instead of the chairman so that he wouldn't call anybody. We just need names on the sheet. We don't need anybody.
I guess we can close it now. It's 4:02. Nobody's here to comment.
5 minutes.
5 minutes, you think?
Yeah, I would say that would be your minimum.
Just in case somebody's late.
Yeah. All the agony to get this done, but it is what it is. And I don't, I'll share the minimum, but what has happened is trying to get answers about how this is supposed to be done has been very difficult to do in terms of the comp plan amendment.
Right.
So we're getting answers that were this way, and now we're getting, I just came from a zoning administrators conference where I talked to another region commission staff, and they were a lot more clear and seemed more confident in their answers. And then you may remember Kyle, who used to be the administrator for the county. He works for DCA, and I ran up to him. I met him briefly. We didn't get to talk a lot. And he referred me to some of the other staff members. Talk to them. They are the experts on broadband up there. So I don't know if Russell can attend, maybe Oasis can, but we just need to get the straight story. Now, what I got from the regional commission staff from North Georgia was you hold one hearing, which is the transmittal hearing and a public hearing, and that's it. You don't adopt the amendments. Then you send it to regional commission sends it to DCA, you get the comments back, and then you make the amendments to make DCA happy, and then you have an adoption hearing. So you don't have two hearings in one day. You have a transmittal hearing, then an adoption hearing. So, and then it was not clear to me in the beginning. It's like, oh, this is easy, one hearing, don't worry about it, just here's some amendments. Well, all the amendments that I drafted for the comp plan, or for what we call the goals and objectives section, well, they basically say there's two other sections that need to have words. One is the community work program. That's the one you do sort of update annually, or at least you're supposed to look at it annually. And then the other one is the needs and opportunities section, or whatever that is. Well, what I drafted doesn't touch those other two. And according to what we've learned recently, yes, some new words need to be put in those sections too. So we didn't do it right. And I don't think y'all done it right now, because Russell had a little bit better information than I had, but still not perfect information. And so anyway, I got a hold of this DCA person. She said, you just need to talk to this other guy, he's the expert. So I sort of got myself and Russell committed to a Monday or Tuesday phone call with DCA to get the straight story, which I think is the one I just told you. I don't know, maybe DCA got caught flat-footed when this came out and COVID got things messed up, because their direction has not been very clear. And then they can't admit this, but I think the rules have changed as they've worked with the early broadband readies. I think they've been moving the goalposts. So now we've got it a little more involved. We'll get with Russell or Oasis or both on Monday or Tuesday, and hopefully we'll get this ironed out.
That'll work.
Then the only ones that do it the right way would be Yatesville, because they're third. They haven't done anything yet.
It's all Oasis's fault, and I'm on record of saying that. I'm on record.
Now that she's here, we can't let her know that.
Oh, she would watch the YouTube and see me. So I guess we're through. We didn't make a motion in a second and all that to close it, but it's kind of hard.
Did you turn off?
No, just still going. So I said I was on record saying you did. It's up to your fault.
I need to make a motion and we close it.
I don't think we have to worry about that really.
My question is the quorum. What quorum are we required to have on public hearing?
That's another good question. I would think that y'all have a board of 5, right? Now you probably need 3 for quorum. And to hold a public hearing, you gotta have quorum.
See, Doug and I were the only 2 here this morning.
Well, if we're gonna have all of our i's dotted and t's crossed, yeah, you're gonna have quorum in a public hearing.
That's why we usually have a lot of ours right before council meeting, or right in the middle of council. Start the council meeting off with the public board.
Right. That'd be the best